In this example, I'm asked to find this missing angle B when I know all three sides of this triangle. And so what I'll do, because I have no angle side pairs that match up, I'm going to go ahead and use law of cosines, as we've discussed in other videos. And so I've written out my law of cosines up top. Remember that whatever you're trying to find, whatever angle or side that is, you just start and end with that same letter. And so since I'm trying to find angle B, I'm going to start this with B squared. And so let's go ahead and plug in what we know. So I know the lowercase letters are all my sides. So side B was 316, the side opposite angle B. So 316 squared equals 155 squared, side A, plus side C, 197 squared, minus 2 times A times C, that part repeats, so 155, or the numbers repeat, 155 and 197, and then finish it with cosine of angle B, which is what I'm trying to find. So when you do this, I recommend doing this problem like so. There are three terms in this problem, and so these first two terms, I would just recommend go ahead and subtracting those from the opposite side. So subtract 155 squared, subtract 197 squared. So go ahead, I would just type that in all at once, just so I don't have to write down so much. Once I subtract all that, and make sure you type in the squared when you subtract all that, and you can double check my work or pause the video and try it on your own. I ended up with 37,022. The other thing that I would do right away is I would go ahead and do this multiplication. Negative 2, remember that subtraction sign right in there. So negative 2 times 155 times 197 comes out to be about negative, or does come out to be exactly, negative 61,070 times the cosine of B. And be careful right here, because as we talked about in the last video, or the previous video, a lot of people want to go ahead and add this number to both sides. But remember, this is all one single term. So to get rid of that negative 61,000 that's being multiplied by cosine of B, I have to divide both sides by that. So make sure you do a division at this step rather than do some kind of addition or something like that. So dividing that out, that comes out to be about negative 0.606. Try to round as little as possible. Use the full number if you can, but at least use a few decimal places. So negative 0.606 is equal to the cosine of B. And finally, to finish this, to get rid of the cosine of B, I have to go ahead and do the inverse cosine of both sides. So making sure my calculator is in degree mode, do the inverse cosine of negative 0.606, and we find that angle B comes out to be approximately 127.3 degrees.